Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benivedez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 187 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benivedez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former two-time middleweight champion, looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benivedez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brownsville, New York, here is a two-time middleweight champion of the world, introducing Daniel Jacobs.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. These two fighters are made for one another. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
That counter punch caught him clean. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. The straight right just misses. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab misses. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about David Benivedez that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep that.
Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get
Beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a
Just set him up and you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm.
Focus. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
The referee calling.
What are you doing? Switch off him.
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is gonna have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benivedez that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Do what you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were thinking,
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Now listen, kid,
don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of all.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm.
Come on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Unfortunately, this fight...
Okay. You let him back into the fight.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Miss with that jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benivedez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get...
Great round. Just keep him on the other end of that jab, and you get your...
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
You set him up and you take him out.
But what are you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to focus and follow through.
Don't let him coast you.
Back at it in round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. He missed with that jab. He missed with the jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benivedez that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe, just get your breath back. Good.
Come on, you're better than that. You getting soft on me?
Jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Don't get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of all of that.
And what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
That jab, and you're getting your time in already.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benivedez that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. You breathe when you're stepping around.
That jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Okay, now you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
On to the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The perfect counter lands. Misses with the right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw the hooks, didn't land. Hold it right there. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, that punch. They're both trying for a knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benivedez that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man, good man.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? No.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You'd like to see more jabs. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons. And that...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's gonna pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You gotta take that confidence.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Come on, you're better than that. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Don't forget the jab. You know, get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Do you believe this? Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. That left hook missed. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
The straight right just misses. Jacobs in real trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about David Benivedez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
No, don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up.
And what was that? What are you doing? Come on, switch it.
And there's the bell to start round 9. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not so tense anymore. Trying to loosen things up. I like it. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
These punches coming from every angle. And he just misses with that jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Solid punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. You know know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Let's talk about David Benivedez that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I'm happy.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in order.
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way...
Focus. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the...
Okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Come on. You want to win this fight?
We've made it to round 10. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice slip to avoid the jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a scoring blow. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.